Let's talk real numbers. Because if you're a young family thinking about moving to Northbrook, you've probably done some Zillow scrolling and come away either confused or a little scared. So today I want to walk you through exactly what your money gets you here. By bedroom count, by condition, by neighborhood, so you can stop guessing and start planning. I'm Caroline Gow with Real. I've been selling real estate on the North Shore for over 24 years, and Northbrook is my specialty, my home and where I work. Let's get into it. First, the overall market. The average price in Northbrook right now is $762,000. That number surprises some people, but here's the context. Northbrook is a full-service suburb. Top-rated schools, easy highway and Metra access, low crime, great parks. The price reflects the demand. Families move here and they stay. So let's break down what that number actually means for different buyers. If you're a young family looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in District 28 in nice condition, you're looking at around $550,000. District 28 is one of the most sought-after elementary districts in Northbrook. Westmore, Meadowbrook, Greenbrier Elementary Schools. These are all excellent schools and buyers know it. $550,000 gets you a home that's been maintained, shows well, and is ready to move into. You're not doing a renovation project. You're unpacking boxes, move-in ready. Now, I'll be transparent with you. I just walked coming soon listing in that exact price range that checks those boxes. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths in District 28, move-in ready. If that sounds like what you're looking for, send me a message directly. Those homes don't sit. By the time it hits the MLS, it may already have offers. Now, what does Northbrook actually look like in terms of housing styles? This is not a cookie-cutter suburb. The most common style you'll find here is the 2-story colonial, traditional layout, great use of space, exactly what families are looking for. You'll also find great ranches, wonderful for buyers who want everything on one level, and Cape Cods that offer a first floor primary bedroom and a second bedroom. If that layout appeals to you, those can be found too. There are some townhouses and condos in Northbrook, but the community is primarily single-family homes. That's what most families are here for, and that's where majority of the inventory lives. If you need 4 or more bedrooms, the numbers shift. 4+ bedrooms in Northbrook start around $600,000, but at that price point, you're likely looking at a home that needs work. Maybe cosmetic updates, maybe more. If you want 4 bedrooms and move-in ready, good condition, updated, nothing to fix, you're closer to $850,000. And at that price, you're typically getting around 2,800 square feet. That's a real home. Good bones, good space, good schools. For a lot of families, that's the target. And if you're thinking new construction in Northbrook starts at 1.75 and goes up from there. These are custom and semi-custom builds, high-end finishes, modern layouts, everything new. If that's your range, great, there are options. But for most families relocating to Northbrook, the resale market is where the value is. Now let's talk about something I get asked a lot. How does Northbrook compared to Glenview? This is one of the most common conversations I have with relocating families. And here's my honest answer. They're both great communities, and a lot of buyers end up looking in both before they decide. Here's what they have in common. Both Northbrook and Glenview are part of High School District 225. That's Glenbrook North and Glenbrook South. Which high school your kids attend depends on exactly where in the district you live, not simply which town you're in. So if high school is your primary driver, the specific street and neighborhood matters more than the community name. That's an important detail a lot of buyers don't realize until they're already deep in the search. Now the differences. Glenview sits a little closer to the city, which appeals to buyers who want that slightly shorter commute or love the energy of being near to Chicago. And if you've heard of the Glen, that's a mixed-use development in Glenview with shops, restaurants, and newer construction homes built on a former Naval Air Station. It is a distinct feel, and some buyers fall in love with it immediately. Northbrook has its own character. It's a little further north, a little more suburban in feel, and the community is tight-knit. Great downtown, Willow Festival shopping, easy Metra access on the Union Pacific North line. For a lot of families, it just feels like home the moment they drive through it. What I've seen over 24 years is this. Buyers who are cross-shopping Northbrook and Glenview usually land where the right house is. They have a budget, they have a must-have list, and whichever community has a home that checks those boxes is where they end up. My job is to know both markets well enough to help you find that house. wherever it is. So let me give you the quick summary. 3-bed, 2-bath, District 28, move-in ready, around $550,000. 4-bedroom, needing work, starts around $600,000. 4-bedroom, move-in ready, 2,800 square feet, closer to $850,000. New construction, 1.75 and up. Average sales price across the whole market in Northbrook, $762,000. Those are real numbers, not estimates, not guesses. That's what buyers are actually paying in Northbrook right now. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Northbrook is not out of reach, but it is a market where preparation matters. The homes in good condition in the right districts move fast. I've watched buyers lose homes they loved because they weren't ready, not pre-approved, not clear on their numbers, not working with someone who knew the inventory. That's a painful position to be in. If you're planning to buy in Northbrook or Glenview in the next 3 to 6 months, the time to get educated is now, not when you fall in love with the house. Now. Know your budget, know your non-negotiables, and work with someone who lives and breathes this market. I work with relocating families every single day. I know what's coming to the market before it's listed. I know which streets are quieter, which layouts work best for growing families, and which homes are priced right versus which ones are going to sit. That's 24 years of context you can't get from a Zillow search. If you have questions about a specific budget or a specific neighborhood, send me a message. I'm happy to walk you through what's realistic for your situation. And if you want to know more about that coming soon listing I mentioned, reach out now. That one's not going to last. I'm Caroline Guy with Real. I'll see you in the next one.